So we record or post all of these items respectively under the liability side. So I'll maintain the problem over here in the top half of the screen, and I'll do the solution. Similarly, we are going to prepare notes to the balance sheet just like we have done with the P&L account. Okay, and all of these items have to first go to the notes and then get calculated, then get totaled up and come back to the balance sheet. So let's start. First we have is schedule 1, capital, and under capital we have share capital. I'm going to take this entire thing that is given to us. Share capital with 29,70,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each. This is in lakhs. Let me just change that. All amounts in lakhs please in this problem. So that means you have to still further reduce it by another 2 digits. Okay, so amount here is 297.00. I am writing the 0.00 because we have a lot of figures in decimals here. Alright, so I'm not just going to write 297 just to maintain a little consistency. Now, next one, schedule 2, we don't have anything else under schedule 1. Schedule 2 is reserves and surpluses, or just reserves and surplus. And under this we have statutory reserves, of course, but the statutory reserve amount that you have been given is what has been brought down over the last few years. So it is the opening balance. Okay, and what we need to do is keep this statutory reserve 346.50, and to that we will also add later the balance for the current year. Alright, so reserve transfer for current year. This we will do only after we calculate in the working note what is the amount of profits that are to be paid this year. Okay, I mean what amount of profits have been made this year. So accordingly we will calculate this in the working note. In reserves and surpluses, after all the balance calculations are done, that means after we have calculated what is the amount of profits that are made during the year, whatever balance remains of the profits, we are going to carry it forward over here. You remember how we write balance of profits carried forward to the balance sheet? So this is exactly where that balance comes, balance of profit and loss account. Okay, and then accordingly get the total here. Next is schedule 3, and schedule 3 is meant for deposits. Okay, the different types of deposits we have here is fixed deposit accounts, correct? Then the amount of that is 775.5. Next we have saving deposit account, for which the amount is 675. This is just a matter of posting at this point. And the third type we have is saving deposits account, current accounts, and the amount here is 780.18. Okay, so that's the total deposits that we have. No other items, no other calculations will come over here. So I can get the total of this entire amount, and total is 2230.68. There are different ways you can do this. You can either go about posting everything first, and then towards the end, once everything is posted, no other working notes are there, no other additions are there, that time you can make the totals. Alternatively, you can do the totals if you are very sure that no other items need to be added here, right? So you have schedule 4, borrowings, and under borrowings we have borrowings from other banks. This is the only amount. Amount is 165. Okay, I'll highlight this because there is no other amount that is to be added. Right, and then is schedule 5, which is other liabilities and provisions. Under this again we have just one item, that is bills payable. Amount of that is 0.15. Okay, again only amount, single amount here highlighted, and always of course now right now I'm doing it in Word, I'm just highlighting, making them bold and underlining, but even when you do written problems that are related to final accounts, when you get these totals, make sure you highlight them, like put them in a box or highlight it in such a way that later when you are transferring them to the balance sheet, you can easily find those totals and quickly transfer, right? You avoid making mistakes in that way. Okay, so those were all the notes for the balance sheet, all the schedules for the balance sheet, and accordingly these amounts will be later transferred. We will not mix it up right now. For now we will only do the different schedules that we have. Okay.